Why did you not climb up to here before? Ah, that's how they planned. They wanted me to go across, not just jump across. I still don't know why it keeps missing this middle one. I actually thought that's how I was supposed to do it. I guess I'll have to sit and have a look when I get there. Got my hourly drink reminder. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everyone. Well, that tracking. Not on that thing. I can't jump this gap. Ah, I see. I am surprised they put those easy enemies in here. I'm still up in this area. There has to be a way back up there. Because I need to get down there for that.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
I am surprised with the lack of enemies, or more difficult enemies, for a quest
We'll have
that's
a lot easier time getting here.
for a quest that is rated level 50. Actually, that's probably the way they planned for me to go down. Not jump down like I did. It worked anyway. Last goodbye.
One last exchange with Nita. Via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
This one does have a lot of text with it. Personal log. After I put the pieces together about the swarm, there's a million things I could have done. Contemplated my own death, contacted everyone I've ever known and loved, gotten drunk, but of course, being me, I obsessed over whether or not I should text Anita. Whatever resistance is being mounted against the war machines, she's part of it. Who am I, then, to bother her? Would she even be able to respond? If she's dealing with the military, would her communications be monitored? But she saved me the trouble. Gotta admit, I was a little disappointed when her message didn't consist of, "I will always love you." Instead, she wanted data samples from Cyan's confidential log, the one that pertains to emotional responses. Under any other circumstances, I would have refused. The very thing we had tried to keep secret for years, and she wants to share it? But I sent the log because she wouldn't ask if she didn't need it. I can't understand why, though. Sounds like she's helping to develop an AI, but how could that possibly help stop the swarm? I guess I'll never know. There was so much I wanted to say to her, but none of it seemed fair. I'm guessing she has her hands full trying to save the world, and frankly, I remember that feeling. In the end, I settled for an ineffectual confirmation, hoping against hope that she would cast aside my fears. Nope. Kenny, is it as bad as I think it is? Anita, worse. Anita, go be with your sister and tell Cyan that I said goodbye. So that's it. Untold destruction awaits. Billions of lives. My own, my family's. And yet my mind keeps coming back to Anita. I'll never see her again. Feel her touch. Hear her voice. No final embrace. No closure. That desire to end things properly, that need, shames me when I think about my dithering over Cyan. I've gone over every possible scenario, every possible version of the speech, trying to predict how she'll react when I tell her, well, what I need to tell her. But that's the thing. I can't predict her reaction for one very simple reason. She's human. In every way that matters. I've got to be there for her. To give her the moment she needs. Just like the rest of us, it's the very least she deserves. 1 metal burn I still want. I don't think I'm going to need any meat or anything anymore. Could be wrong, but then I'll go hunt for it again. Wrong button. I could technically get rid of 1 more pile of ridgewood, but I don't really want to be getting rid of it in case I need a heap of ridgewood at the end of this place for arrows. Blast from the past. To Joshua Arduous from Isla Perry. Subject, blast from the past. Josh, sweetie, I hope all was fine with you and your mum. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand with the program they've got for young people returning to the country. They want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment, I'm making a survey of the caldera at Taupo. Blast from the past indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw it in the Wyoming News Hollow, but remember that fellow Dodd Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bit below. Hugs and snogs. Isla. Spring thaw reveals body of missing man. Oh. So that little prank of changing the signs around caused him to die. Wow. The retreat of the winter snows has brought closure to a missing person case that went unsolved for nearly 15 years. Ooh. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. The previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of meltwater flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Faro servitors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter travel. Data corrupted. On a snowmobile. We heard the story of, was it Isla or Joshua? It was one of these two. Hated Blevins, saw him riding the snowmobile and knew that Blevins didn't know the area. So to play a little prank on him, they swapped the signs of 2 different places to make him go off track and take longer to get back to where he was supposed to be. Instead, actually no, they changed the signs knowing he would want to go one way, which was safer, but making him go the unsafer way and hoping he would come off of the snowmobile. I don't think they actually planned for him to die. One more Frozen Wilds audio data point and one more text data point. And that corresponds with my records.
Assemble materials package F-Mark-9.
Voice of the demon.
Construction pod 1-4. Transport unit F-Mark-9S62. Incendiary now -1. Ordnance slowdown 5-1-A. Implements primary loadout. Configuration Alpha. Load ordnance. Configuration Alpha -6. Transport unit F-Mark-9S62. Testing bay 7. Engage test pattern Zeta-4. Execute. Test analysis complete.
This bit here looks very weak.
KCR success. Prepare unit F-Mark-9S6 for immediate deployment. And blueprint assessment on 748-G. Begin additive manufacture subroutine 96-1AF. Activate construction pod
The altar.
1-4.
Desecrated.
Cyan access. I believe that's the last one in here. It is. The last one, the last audio log is somewhere. When I was looking it up, I should have already been able to get it. But I haven't been able to. Doesn't really make sense. As Acting Chief Digital Security Officer and Interim AI Administrator for the Firebreak project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the Cyan Regulatory AI on 17th September 2064, according to procedure, to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be pathed to establish a flow between adjacent intact nodes to then connect back with the source node. Jorgen Holm. Definitely getting a heap more stuff here. So 8 metal burn. And that's actually worth a bit, so relatively. I'm going to drop another pile there.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
One more wire. And 3 sparkers. I'll break down 10 just in case I find another box with more sparkers.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
I don't think this is right. Because can't go to that one, and if I go to this one there, I can't get to that one. None of the other ones can change except this one.
Security threat confirmed. Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
Done.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am in
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer.
Not a chance.
Then lead us into battle.
Way I see it, if they destroy the facility parts that making the robots, then Hephaestus has no reason to stay here and would leave to try to find somewhere else to build robots. And Cyan could stay here and she'd be able to survive.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Not surprising. Cyan did do it to stop him. Stop Hephaestus. Or slow down at least. I just keep hoping there's gonna be loot. I think that's the way I actually need to go. There we go. Ten wire.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's for?
Destroy or override the control tower. Oh, it's one of those towers.
That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Here's a fire
Let him
claw.
stop us.
Take it down!
Ow!
Now you're